The life you have is the result of the choices you've made. To change your life, you must first change your thoughts and actions. What if I told you that your dream life, the one filled with meaning, success, and peace, is just 10 lessons away? Sounds impossible. It's not. Many people spend their lives stuck in routines that bring them no closer to happiness. They dream of change but fail to act. Today, that changes for you. In this video, I'll share 10 powerful Stoic lessons that will completely transform your life if you put them into practice. These principles are not abstract ideas, they're actionable tools used by ancient philosophers to overcome life's toughest challenges. Every lesson will guide you toward clarity, resilience, and purpose. Most of you, minus 99%, in fact, watch without subscribing to this channel. If this content inspires you, I urge you to hit that subscribe button. Let's grow the Stoic Resonate community, a tribe of people committed to self-improvement, wisdom, and unshakable inner peace. By subscribing, you're not just supporting this channel, you're joining a movement. Now, let's dive in. Lesson 1: Master self-reflection. Self-reflection is the starting point for any real change in life. Without taking the time to reflect on your actions, habits, and mindset, it's impossible to know what needs fixing. Think of your life like a ship navigating the ocean. If you don't check your course regularly, you might find yourself lost in a storm of uncertainty. Self-reflection gives you the ability to evaluate your own behavior and identify areas that require improvement. This clarity is what allows you to course correct before it's too late. Take the story of Thomas Edison, the great inventor. He faced numerous failures in his life, but each time he encountered a setback, he didn't dwell on it. Instead, he took time to reflect on what went wrong, adjusted his approach, and kept moving forward. He didn't let failure define him, he let it teach him. And that's what self-reflection does. It helps you turn your mistakes into lessons. Ask yourself these questions every day. What did I do well today? Where could I improve? How can I do better tomorrow? Start journaling your thoughts. You'd be surprised how quickly you'll begin to see patterns and opportunities for growth. Reflecting regularly gives you the power to be intentional with your actions, rather than letting life simply happen to you. If you're struggling to find time for self-reflection, set aside a few minutes each day to check in with yourself. This simple habit will eventually lead to profound shifts in how you approach your life. The more honest you are with yourself, the clearer your path will become. You might not always like what you discover in your self-reflection, and that's okay. Growth isn't always comfortable, but it's always necessary. Just as a mirror reflects your physical appearance, self-reflection reflects your inner world. Take the time to look deeply. Ultimately, mastering self-reflection isn't just about identifying your flaws, it's about celebrating your strengths. It's about becoming your own coach, your own guide, and your own hero. And through this process, you'll fix the very things that hold you back. Lesson 2: Take responsibility for your actions. You can't change your life until you take full responsibility for it. Many people live in a cycle of blaming others, their circumstances, or even fate for their problems. This mindset keeps them trapped in the same patterns, never evolving. Responsibility is power, and when you take full ownership of your life, you stop being a victim and start being the creator of your reality. Look at the story of Viktor Frankl, a man who survived the horrors of a Nazi concentration camp. He lost his family, his health, and his freedom, but he didn't lose his sense of responsibility. He took responsibility for his attitude, how he responded to his suffering. Frankl's powerful insight was that while we cannot always control our circumstances, we can always control how we react to them. This lesson allowed him to not only survive but thrive mentally during the darkest days. Taking responsibility means owning both your successes and your failures. When something goes wrong, instead of blaming others, look inward. What could you have done differently? What choices led you here? Taking responsibility means realizing that every action you take is within your control. Whether it's the relationships you have or the job you work, you are the architect of your life. This doesn't mean you should take the blame for things outside your control, but it does mean you should always take ownership of your own reactions and behaviors. When you do this, you begin to create a life that reflects your choices, not your circumstances. For example, if you're in a job that you hate, instead of complaining about it, ask yourself why you're still there. Are you afraid to leave? Do you lack the skills to pursue something else? Taking responsibility means asking those tough questions and finding ways to fix the situation, not just waiting for a change to happen. The sooner you embrace responsibility, the sooner you'll gain the freedom to change your life. Don't wait for someone else to solve your problems. You have the power within you to transform your situation if only you choose to take responsibility. Lesson 3: value your time above all else. Time is the one resource you can never get back, yet so many of us waste it without thinking twice. In order to fix your life, you must learn to value your time as the precious commodity it is. If you're spending hours scrolling through social media, watching mindless TV, or procrastinating, you're robbing yourself of the opportunity to create something meaningful. Time wasted is a part of your life that you can never reclaim. Consider the story of Steve Jobs. He famously said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." Jobs spent countless hours perfecting his craft and building a legacy that continues to influence the world. His ability to value and invest his time into things that mattered is one of the key reasons for his success. Start evaluating how you spend your time. Is it aligned with your goals? Are you spending time on activities that bring you closer to your dreams, or are you simply passing the hours without thought? If you find that your time is wasted on things that don't contribute to your growth, it's time to make a change. You don't have to completely overhaul your life overnight, but making small, intentional changes each day can have a huge impact over time. Perhaps it means cutting out unnecessary distractions or setting aside time each day to focus solely on your personal development. Every minute you save is a minute you can spend building the future you want. Value your time like an investor values their capital. What you choose to spend it on determines the quality of your life. Every decision you make should be a conscious investment in your future self. Remember, your time is your most valuable asset. Treat it as such. Once you start valuing your time, you'll begin to see how much you can accomplish in a day, a week, or a year. The transformation that will come from using your time wisely will be nothing short of life-changing. Lesson 4: build mental toughness. Lesson 4: build mental toughness. Life isn't always smooth sailing, and if you want to truly fix your life, you need to develop mental toughness. This quality is what helps you push through difficult times, stay committed to your goals, and keep moving forward even when the world seems against you. Mental toughness is like a muscle. It needs to be built and trained over time. Take the story of David Goggins, a former Navy SEAL who faced unimaginable challenges throughout his life. Goggins was overweight, struggled with education, and faced rejection. But instead of quitting, he pushed himself to the limit. He ran ultramarathons, broke world records, and became known for his unbreakable mental toughness. His mantra: "You're supposed to be uncomfortable, you're supposed to suffer." Developing mental toughness requires that you embrace discomfort. Too many people run from challenges, but it's in those moments of adversity that you grow the most. Whether it's facing a difficult work project or dealing with personal struggles, mental toughness helps you press on when others would give up. Start by exposing yourself to small challenges daily. Take cold showers, set harder goals, and learn how to push through the discomfort. When you face your fears and challenges head-on, you begin to build a mental fortress that will protect you in times of hardship. Mental toughness also means staying positive and focused when things go wrong. Instead of giving in to negativity, train your mind to look for solutions. It's not about avoiding pain or hardship, but learning how to navigate through it without losing your focus. Remember, the stronger your mental toughness, the more resilient you become. The more you train your mind, the less likely you are to be defeated by life's inevitable struggles. Through building mental toughness, you'll gain an unshakable confidence that no external circumstance can take away from you. And this confidence will allow you to keep fixing your life, no matter what challenges come your way. Lesson 5. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you surround yourself with have an immense impact on the trajectory of your life. If you're constantly around negative, unmotivated individuals, it's easy to get caught up in their energy and stay stuck in your own life. But if you surround yourself with people who push you to be your best, who inspire and challenge you, you'll find that your potential increases exponentially. Think of the power of a mastermind group. Great leaders throughout history, like Benjamin Franklin, understood the importance of surrounding themselves with brilliant minds. Franklin was part of a group known as the Junto, which was a gathering of individuals who encouraged each other to grow, think creatively, and share ideas. This group helped him become one of the most influential figures of his time. Evaluate your circle. Are the people you spend the most time with encouraging you to grow? Do they motivate you to become better, or do they drag you down? It's important to recognize when someone's presence is holding you back, and to make the difficult decision to distance yourself from negative influences. It's not just about removing the negative people, though. You also need to actively seek out those who elevate you. Attend events, join communities, and engage with like-minded people who challenge you to be better. Whether it's in your career, personal life, or health, the right people will help push you toward success. Remember, success isn't just about what you know, but who you know. The right connections and friendships will help you open doors you never thought possible. And the more you surround yourself with growth-minded individuals, the faster you'll find yourself on the path to fixing your life. Lastly, be that person for others. Support those around you, challenge them to grow, and become a source of positivity in your community. The more you give, the more you'll receive in return. And that's how you fix your life, not just by changing yourself, but by helping others rise with you. Lesson 6. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude might seem like a simple concept, but it holds immense power in transforming your life. People often focus on what they don't have or what they want, but when you cultivate a mindset of gratitude, you shift your focus to what's already good in your life. This simple practice can instantly elevate your mood, improve your relationships, and help you see the abundance you already have. Consider the example of Oprah Winfrey, one of the most successful media personalities in history. She credits much of her success to her daily practice of gratitude. Every day, Oprah writes down 5 things she's grateful for, and she's been doing this for years. This practice has helped her stay grounded even during the most challenging times. Start your own gratitude practice by setting aside a few minutes each day to list things you're grateful for. These don't have to be big things. Even the smallest moments of joy can shift your mindset. The more you train yourself to see the good in life, the more good you'll attract. Gratitude also helps you shift your perspective during tough times. Instead of focusing on the struggles you're facing, try to find something to be grateful for within the hardship. Perhaps it's the lesson you're learning or the strength you're building. Gratitude allows you to reframe your experiences. When you practice gratitude, you invite positivity into your life. You begin to notice opportunities that you may have previously overlooked. Gratitude is the gateway to a richer, more fulfilling life. As you fix your life, remember that gratitude doesn't just improve your mood, it strengthens your resolve. It reminds you that no matter what happens, there's always something worth celebrating. Lesson 7. Develop self-discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of success. Whether you're trying to get healthier, grow in your career, or achieve a personal goal, without self-discipline, it's easy to get distracted by short-term pleasures. Developing this skill means learning to resist temptations and stay focused on long-term results, even when it's hard. Every time you practice self-discipline, you strengthen your ability to stay committed to your goals. One of the best examples of self-discipline is the story of Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb after hundreds of failed attempts. Edison didn't let failure or setbacks deter him. Instead, he used each failure as a learning experience, improving upon his design until he finally succeeded. His ability to stick with his mission, despite the hardships, shows how self-discipline can turn an idea into a groundbreaking reality. The key to developing self-discipline is creating habits that support your goals. Start small. If you want to exercise more, commit to just 10 minutes a day. Gradually, this small commitment will become a habit, and the discipline will follow. It's easier to stay disciplined when you make the process enjoyable or at least manageable. The more you practice this, the less effort it will take to stay consistent. An important part of self-discipline is delaying gratification. Life is filled with distractions, and our brains are wired to seek pleasure now, but self-discipline teaches us the power of delayed gratification. For example, if you're working on a big project, it may feel tempting to check your phone or take a break. However, you can choose to stay focused, knowing that completing the task will bring more satisfaction in the long run. Over time, this will help you build the resilience to persevere through difficult moments. Think of a time when you exercised self-discipline in your own life. Perhaps it was resisting the urge to buy something impulsively or pushing through a workout even when you didn't feel like it. These small victories add up over time, and eventually, self-discipline becomes part of who you are. When you practice it consistently, you start seeing the fruits of your labor in all areas of your life, from work to relationships. Remember, self-discipline isn't about punishing yourself or living a life of deprivation. It's about making intentional choices that serve your long-term well-being. It's about understanding that every small act of discipline compounds into bigger success, and that's the true reward of discipline. By making choices that align with your values and goals, you shape a life that's both purposeful and fulfilling. Lesson 8: build strong relationships. One of the most important aspects of fixing your life is fostering meaningful relationships. No man is an island, and your connections with others provide both support and accountability. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, the relationships you build are key to your personal growth and happiness. When you surround yourself with the right people, they help uplift you and keep you on track toward your goals. Think about the story of Steve Jobs and his partnership with Steve Wozniak. Jobs had the vision, but it was Wozniak's technical expertise that brought Apple to life. They balanced each other out, pushing each other to be better. Jobs famously said, "Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people." This highlights the importance of building strong partnerships and relationships that complement your strengths. Building strong relationships requires communication and empathy. Make an effort to listen to others, understand their perspectives, and offer support. When people feel valued, they're more likely to invest in the relationship and be there for you in return. A simple act of kindness, such as remembering someone's birthday or offering a helping hand, can go a long way in strengthening a bond. Another important aspect of building strong relationships is trust. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. Without it, there can be no real connection. To build trust, be consistent in your actions and words. Don't make promises you can't keep, and always show up when you say you will. Over time, this will foster mutual respect and deeper connections with those around you. In addition, be mindful of the relationships that drain your energy. Not every relationship is meant to be maintained. Sometimes letting go of toxic relationships can make space for healthier, more supportive ones. Cultivate relationships with people who encourage your growth, challenge you, and support your dreams. These are the people who will help elevate you and make your journey easier. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of quality over quantity. Having a few close, reliable friends is far more valuable than having dozens of superficial acquaintances. The people you invest time with should be the ones who support your values and help you grow. Build relationships that are meaningful, and you'll find your life enriched in ways you never expected. Lesson 9: practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in distractions or stress about the future. However, mindfulness teaches us to focus on the here and now, creating clarity and peace. Practicing mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, which gives you better control over them. Take the example of a runner in a marathon. The best marathon runners know that focusing on the next step, rather than the entire race, helps them maintain momentum. They break the race down into manageable pieces and stay present in each moment. This practice of mindfulness, being fully present in each stride, enables them to perform at their best, no matter how long or tiring the race may be. To practice mindfulness, start by incorporating simple techniques like deep breathing or observing your surroundings without judgment. Take a walk without looking at your phone and notice the sights, sounds, and sensations around you. With each breath, try to center your attention on the present moment. You'll notice a reduction in stress and a greater sense of peace as you begin to shift away from overthinking. Mindfulness also helps improve emotional regulation. Instead of reacting impulsively to emotions, mindfulness encourages you to pause and reflect. For instance, if you feel anger rising in a conversation, you can take a moment to breathe and assess the situation before responding. This pause gives you more control over how you react, rather than letting emotions dictate your behavior. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine can also improve your focus and productivity. When you are truly present in what you're doing, whether working, studying, or having a conversation, you're less likely to get distracted. You'll find that you can accomplish more with less effort. Your mind is clearer, and your decisions are more intentional. Ultimately, mindfulness creates a sense of calm, allowing you to appreciate the present moment and release the constant pressure of what's next. By making mindfulness a part of your daily life, you can reduce stress, improve relationships, and make better decisions. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for building resilience and maintaining focus, no matter what life throws your way. Lesson 10. Set clear goals. Setting clear goals is the first step toward transforming your life. Without goals, it's easy to drift through life, reacting to situations rather than proactively creating the life you want. A goal is like a roadmap. It provides direction and focus, helping you stay on track even when life gets difficult. The clearer the goal, the more likely you are to achieve it. Look at the story of Elon Musk, who set the audacious goal of sending humans to Mars. While many doubted him, Musk's clear vision kept him motivated. He wasn't deterred by setbacks like rockets failing or SpaceX running out of money. Instead, he kept pushing forward with a sense of purpose, knowing that each challenge was just a step toward his ultimate goal. To set clear goals, start by making them specific and measurable. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," set a concrete goal like, "I want to exercise for 30 minutes every day for the next month." This gives you a clear target to aim for, and tracking your progress will motivate you to keep going. Break larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps so they don't feel overwhelming. One of the most important aspects of goal setting is ensuring that your goals align with your values. If your goals don't resonate with you on a deep level, it'll be difficult to stay committed. Take the time to reflect on what truly matters to you and then set goals that align with your passions and values. This will give you the intrinsic motivation to keep going, even when challenges arise. An effective way to stay on track with your goals is to regularly review your progress. Set aside time each week to assess how you're doing and make adjustments as needed. This can help you stay focused and make sure you're not drifting off course. Regularly reviewing your goals helps reinforce your commitment and keeps you motivated to push through obstacles. Remember, goal setting isn't about perfection, it's about progress. You may not achieve every goal on the timeline you originally set, but as long as you're making steady progress, you're on the right path. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Instead, use them as opportunities to learn and adjust your approach. The more committed you are to your goals, the more likely you'll be to achieve them. In conclusion, fixing your life is not about making drastic, overnight changes. It's about embracing daily practices and mindsets that align with your values and long-term vision. From cultivating self-discipline to building strong relationships, practicing mindfulness and setting clear goals, each of these lessons serves as a tool to help you grow, stay focused, and ultimately transform your life into one of purpose and fulfillment. Remember, change takes time. You might not see immediate results, but every small step you take towards bettering yourself is a victory. Consistency is key, whether it's developing better habits, building meaningful relationships, or improving your mindset. With patience and perseverance, you can transform your life into one that reflects your highest potential. If you apply these lessons, you'll start to notice how your thoughts, behaviors, and outcomes shift. You'll grow stronger, more focused, and more at peace with yourself. Life won't always be easy, but by taking control of your actions and mind, you'll be prepared to face challenges with confidence and resilience. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, the journey to fixing your life is continuous. The effort you put in today shapes the person you become tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel Stoic Resonate so we can continue growing this amazing community together. Leave a comment with your thoughts or any Stoic-related topics you'd like us to explore. Let's keep this conversation going, and together we'll keep growing and building lives of purpose and fulfillment. Stay strong, stay focused, and stay resilient.